John Travolta finally speaks after about 2 years of scathing sexual abuse and gay rumors.
John, do you take Kelly to be your wife?
I totally do. I mean, yes, absolutely. And I'm gonna do stuff to her too, like touch her? Yeah, touch her and kiss her and touch her penis. I mean, no, not that.
John chose the Daily Beast to address years of reports that he is gay and a sexual abuser. Some pretty shocking claims have been made about the actor, with numerous men going to court to tell their tales of how Travolta came on to them. Specifically, a lawsuit from a man who alleged he was Travolta's former pilot and that the two were engaged in a relationship that was more than professional. Of that one, Travolta says, "This is every celebrity's Achilles heel. It's just about people wanting money. That's all. It happens on many levels." John says he actually, quote, doesn't really care that much about it. Quote, "Other people may attack it back more than I do, but I let all the media stuff go a long time ago because I can't control it. I think that's why it persists to some degree."
I've already mentioned Marky Hutt in another video in his case against John Travolta for sexual assault. He's putting out more information on Twitter, so let's take a look.
Some information, details, and statement regarding my sexual assault case against John Travolta. Just to be clear, there's obviously many more details in regards to my disturbing, perverted encounter with John Travolta. Between the time of him inappropriately grabbing my ass privates and begging to do more, Travolta eventually ejaculated, and a lot of his semen ended up on my jeans that I've saved in a brown paper bag since the incident took place. My attorney at the time and I had very different views regarding the direction that we wanted to take the case in, and because of that, a lot was delayed and a lot of time went by as to where the statute of limitations expired in New York. I flat out refused 3 different settlement offers given by Travolta and his attorney, Marty Singer, and I have proof. I turned down offers of $15,000, $35,000, and $70,000. For me, this was never about money. In the beginning, I was very hesitant about coming forward and preferred to be labeled John Doe in the docs, but as time went by, and after years of therapy and going through enough courage and strength at this point, I would want nothing more than to face Travolta in court and expose him for the sexual predator that he is. I feel horrible for Travolta's wife and family, but I refuse to stay quiet about this any longer. I've been quiet for 7 years too long. Marky Hutt.
And here's an email from Marky Hutt from his lawyers.
Marky, we met with Martin Singer yesterday and they renewed the settlement offer to $15,000, which is going to expire this Friday, February 28th of 2014 at noon. We need to speak to you immediately regarding whether to accept this offer or make a counter demand.
More allegations. Brett Ratner.
Hollywood heavyweight Brett Ratner accused of sexual harassment. 6 women have accused the producer and director of sexual harassment or misconduct, according to a Los Angeles Times report published Wednesday. The accusers, who include Natasha Henstridge and Olivia Munn, describe the alleged encounters that they say occurred between the 1990s and early 2000s in graphic detail. Ratner's attorney, quote, categorically denied the accusations, telling the LA Times, quote, "I have represented Mr. Ratner for 2 decades, and no woman has ever made a claim against him for sexual misconduct or sexual harassment." Ratner has produced, directed, or financed dozens of well-known movies and TV shows, including Rush Hour, The Revenant, and X-Men: The Last Stand. The 48-year-old is the latest entertainment executive to be accused of sexual misconduct since allegations of sexual harassment and abuse were reported against Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein last month.
And now Dustin Hoffman?
Add Dustin Hoffman's name to the growing list of male celebs being accused of sexual harassment. The Hollywood Reporter published an essay by Anna Graham Hunter, who was a former production assistant on the 1985 TV movie adaptation of Death of a Salesman. In her article, she wrote that Dustin asked her to give him a foot massage her first day on set, which she did. She added he was openly flirtatious, grabbed her backside, and talked about sex to her. According to her letters, he even inquired as to whether she had sex over the weekend like he'd instructed. Hoffman has apparently already addressed the claims, saying he has the utmost respect for women and feels terrible that anything he might have done could have put her in an uncomfortable situation. He added that he was sorry and it is not reflective of who he is.
Fucking stoned.
Tell him, Ray. Teamwork sucks. I see. You made a joke, Ray? Yeah.